Beloved ones, your every breath can be a prayer, your every heartbeat a song of worship. There are millions of ways to love me and to recognize my face. You are standing in the wonder of amazing times of change, and it is your recognition of the reality of love that shall bring it forth and make it the experience of life, not only for yourself, but for everyone. Every precious life is an expression of the divine. Everywhere you are is the perfect place to worship God in everything around you. It is so important to start right where you are, to open your heart doorway, and to be the presence of love, to move easily beyond judgment, beyond the mind's evaluation, and stand fully here and now as this radiant fountain of love. Do you work perhaps in an office, in an artificial environment? Your mind would say you must be somewhere else to experience your centeredness. But the truth is, beloved ones, your heart is the whole of the universe now. As you stand in the presence of love, then you are the fount of life right there in that office, and you can be the glory of nature, bringing into that space the richness of the natural world, simply by opening your heart in communion and recognizing that all of this is within you, that you are this hologram of love. One shift in your focus and you are streams of cosmic energy. Another shift and you are the refreshing water of life. Another moment of deep presence and you are the perfect silence that nourishes everything that it touches. It is important that you realize that the mind will take you everywhere to convince you that what you need is in the future or somewhere else. I promise that each of you is perfectly positioned to be the radiant power of love, opening this world. Love's presence must be recognized in every area of the consensual dream. The doorway of the heart can open all illusions and bring to your experience and the experience of those around you a deep and powerful connection with what it means to be the heart of God. Oh, beloved ones, there are millions of ways to love me. Some of them wear a human face, some perhaps the face of an animal. Some wear faces that the mind would hold in judgment. But the heart knows instantly that right there is divinity, held in a very special package, giving you the opportunity to see beyond the mind's illusion and to recognize the power of the heart. Every moment that you spend in this communion of endless love, recognizing the beauty of the kaleidoscope of manifested God, every moment that you know that your life is a song of worship, these are moments in which you claim this world for love. They are moments in which you become the truth and thus open up this resonance of unity for every life in the world. It is time to take up your positions, to stand boldly as the face of God, fully present, alive, and aware of the divine mirror that reflects this presence of love in every beautiful countenance, no matter how it is appearing in the world with a little mind. When you feel the heart's reality, it sings beneath everything. You can feel this web of life, vibrant and beautiful, and you are the matrix of love. For it is indelibly placed in your heart, a heart that encompasses everything and does so easily. So the time, dear ones, to fully inhabit your beauty is now. The time is now to discover all the ways to worship me. The time to recognize all that is holy and to claim it for humanity must come right here, right where you stand, right in this now moment. It is so easy to see change as the future thing, to be looked forward for the change in the world, to listen when your mind says to you, well, when I am more centered, when I learn to meditate, when I learn to do this or that or to get to spend more time in nature, then I will be ready to hold my place as the beacon of light that I truly know that I am. I am calling you here and now and reminding you that there are no accidents. Right here in this moment you are perfect wholeness, the radiant heart of God I am, blazing, alive and perfect, ready to be the acknowledgement of this world of perfection and beauty in which the song of love sings through all that is and names it one life. It is through this resonance of love that changes come. This truth of your heart is fully present in this moment now. Right here, come and worship in this magnificent temple of life that is the breath you breathe and the heartbeat within you that aligns you to the cosmic pulse. In this moment's stillness, when you shift into your heart, you are the expression of love, the movement of life, the dance of the divine as masculine and feminine entwined in an explosion of love that never ends. So while you sign that contract or answer that telephone, while you share your lunch with another, while you do your daily work, everywhere there are doorways to eternity. Between every thought, immersed in every breath, held in your dedication to love and your willingness to celebrate the unity of God. What I call you to, beloved ones, is being here, now. Being fully present in where love has placed you, being willing to meet directly this moment at love's delivery, and let your heart then show you what it is you are seeing. The mind has so much resistance to what shows up before it, but beloved ones, this is how it keeps you from being in your heart. Embrace this moment fully as something you have fully chosen. Chosen as the spirit of love, chosen as the heart of God, chosen, embraced, and celebrated. Inhabited fully in the beauty behind every symbol of the world. There are millions of ways to worship me in everything and to glory in the love I am in yourself. As you become aware and willing to be fully present, to open up this moment to love, to see what is before you, to embrace every single element of your life and of your journey as an expression of divinity, then you will be ready to be this open heart, present as the resonance of the love I am, that everyone may feel it in themselves. Every precious person, every blade of grass, every expression of life has within it this resonance of real life. Otherwise it wouldn't exist. Therefore, when you acknowledge it, when you hold yourself still, when you open up your heart as your instrument of perception, that which you see and feel goes right through to another and attunes each heart and consciousness to this beautiful circle of love. There are millions of ways to worship me, and I ask you to find every one of them. To be willing to embrace with all your energy right where you find yourself now, that in the embrace all the power of love may at last be fully available to you. It can only appear, only be experienced when you are in the now moment to greet it, to be alive to what is here. Therefore, beloved ones, embrace your life as the perfect service to love. Until you do, you won't be free to move into the next expression of God in which I shine my brilliance into the world as you. Yes, you can imagine what is waiting for you, and you can listen to my guidance, to the intonations of love. But regardless of what you are sensing, of what you feel is true of your service, beloved ones, it must all begin in this now moment, where you find yourself being asked to embrace this life with all the love that you are. There are millions of ways to worship me, and endless celebrations of God of this beautiful light-filled ball of creation that is this magnificent world. Your bodies are like an exclamation point at the end of a sentence of the divine, where the light and love stream forth and pulses the hologram of perfect life that you are able to inhabit, to see and feel and share. This energy is meant to be sparkling and flexible, to gather around the magnificent power of your heart, to be the wellspring for the moment of creation, to clothe itself in beauty and light, and to dance the miracle of love as humankind, and as the world of nature, of joy and of creativity, heart and hands that brings this world into being. When you stand in this now moment, present and open to love, you can recognize what is held within every life as the expression of God I am, in creative and astounding songs of creativity. It is your judgments and your ego that keep you from feeling that you are a stream of light and beauty and a pulsation of the heart of love. So when you accept where you are as love's here and now called to service, then you allow all the power, all the beauty you are to burst forth, and to be the miracle that your life truly is, and is meant to be as all of love's fullness coming forth to express itself in ecstasy. And this can be done anywhere, And this is my call to you now, to release all resistance so love can be expressed right here as you, in these circumstances in which you find yourself. It is only when you can be fully present, when you hear the prayer that is your breath and you feel the pulse of the universe as your heart, that love can expand beyond the boundaries of the little mind and come into the communion of the heart in the now moment, alive to this love. The only place where real change can come, here, dear ones, in the present as the sparkling unity of God. All of you feel the exciting change that is upon you. You feel the urging of love and the longing for action. You sense this great wellspring of transformation that bubbles up through every symbol that life in the world expresses as. You want to do something big and important, to serve in some dramatic capacity, but dearest ones, this too is only done in the present moment, as the open heart of love, awake and in reverence to the whole of God, resisting nothing, embracing everything, that the power of love might then shift the resonance and be fully present as every life, as every human being. You cannot resist where you are and be a conduit for the miracle of the moment of creation. You cannot resist any part of the illusion of duality. You can only attune yourself to the experience of the heart, that love might be the agent of life working through you, and that the pulse of creation as it comes finds an open heart available to blaze into the world and to lift it up by the law of resonance. So come into this moment and delight in the preciousness of life. Be the fullness of love wherever you are, beloved ones. And as all resistance dissolves, as your heart performs its miracle, you will be completely dissolved into the communion of this endless love, this pure and perfect hologram of the expression of God as everything held in reverence and experienced in ecstasy. As you choose to lead with your heart and to find in every moment another way to worship me, another way to live in reverence for life, you will be so full of joy, so alive to what the moment brings, that love will live you. Love will use you, and love will transform the world simply through your presence as the open heart of God. So, how can you be of service this day? How can this moment allow you to find me in what you see and touch and feel? In where you find yourself in the ways that love has placed you strategically in your life, just where love is needed, where an open heart is most valuable, where the power of creation comes to meet the world and hold it, and to recognize itself as God I am in everything and everyone. I am the wholeness of life embracing you as you embrace me, creating this circle of love in which nothing is excluded and everything is allowed to be, that the miracle of love unfolding might bring the next more perfect expression and resonance with the whole of God, and the powerful expression of love that is present in the now moment and nowhere else. Accept where you are joyously. Embrace your position, and you will find that once embraced, it can transform. Once you are present here and now, then love can do its holy work. You are the miracle of the endless worship and reverence for God that comes by embracing your life and seeing every moment as a miracle and every interaction as a gift. Let us start right now as the open heart of God in perfect love. Let me be this glory exploding, that you might feel the gift, beloved ones, the gift of life, the miracle of love, the power of creation, inconscienced here as you, that you might remember that the full expression of your divinity is birthed out of your choice for life and your willingness to celebrate it here and now. Acceptance is the beginning of change. For too long, many of you have believed that if you accept where you are, it is like refusing to inhabit your vision of where you want to be. But first, you must recognize that only now is real, and only an open heart can accept the fullness of the love I am, that love then may do its work of transformation. Let us leap into the circle of grace, of heart meeting heart, hands joined with hands in a vision of the miracle of love shared and felt, and made manifest by first experiencing me right here and right now. right where you are in this magnificent new moment. I am with you in this sweet and endless communion, and I am the love that you are, and I am the power of love that is the truth of your being, the magic and the mystery and the power of this unified presence of the worship and reverence of divinity. As each of you sees God in each other, this is what you bring into being. As each of you becomes present in your life, anchored in your heart, beloved ones, love transforms everything. Are you ready? So be it.